Well then, let's see if I can actually win this game with the Huns. I don't know if I have to worry about Sardinia or Sicily being conquered after I basically take them, but I'll leave small garrisons for them basically to keep them from, revolting and to guard against any possible things that might happen. Now here's the thing, how much is it going to cost me now that I get rid of those mercenaries to hold on to all of my stuff right now? Whoop, those guys are going backwards now. That's annoying. I'd be annoyed if they attacked me right now, but whatever. But Frank's are not the richest because, I've lost so much money from taxes, or not taxes, but upkeep and stuff now being a thing. Lombard is back. I've built some stuff. Let's repair this. I'll get the trader here next. I'm going to keep a heavier garrison up here, I think. So if these guys coming back, I may want to book these guys backwards, so might be doing that in a moment. I realize I already have enough troops at this point to really not need to purchase more, but until these guys go away somewhere else, I'm sort of wary of them basically attacking me.
I serve your will. Spying.
Spying this guy. This apparently isn't a capital this time around, so I'm thinking that the Western Roman Empire, their capital is, something that got moved to here. Just to throw it out there.
My liege, forward! Move out! Onward!
Oh, okay, Corrales is basically
Engage the enemy.
same place it was before. And the hordes arrive again. And yeah, army upkeep is really killing me because, you need lots of cities basically to manage your armies and stuff in this game. Now, what is the Lombardi doing over here? They're going backwards. Alright, so I'm probably good at this point to say that the Lombards aren't going to attack me. And yeah, I realize I'm going to train more guys here, but at this point, I feel a little bit more brave.
My liege, orders? Move out!
So something I'm thinking about doing, by the way, I'm going to build a small fleet, and I'm thinking I'm going to take the stuff over here in Africa. There is the Berbers here to worry about over in Africa, but they're a small faction.
My liege, attack! Besieging settlement, sir.
We'll build some ladders here too.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Aye, great lord. Prepare to engage.
Let's gonna kick those guys off my guy there. Oh yeah, I can actually hire warlords over here. A warlord leads a personal guard of able and fierce warriors. These men are elite, ready to be thrown into the fight at a moment's decision. Give me Iosis priority to personal bravery as much as his trial position. A warlord has to be willing to risk his own life in personal combat and stake the outcome of his battle on his own skills. So basically, like, you know, warlords are basically almost the same as like my general, I think, in terms of like their combat ability. And yeah, over here in Rome, we're just going to build some more boats. I may at this point start to increase taxes on some of my cities at this point, just because, you know, I really need to make the money back, but
Mighty General.
for now I'll just hope I don't have to.
Move out.
Probably my diplomat over here again. But I'll soon have peace with these guys, I guess, the Roxolanis.
Your obedient servant. I will speak with them at once.
I already have them apparently with these guys, that's good to know. Well, let's get down here then.
I will speak with them at once. No more moves, sir.
Eastern Empire rebels are apparently gone. Alright, now basically over here, I got like more than enough forces basically to garrison this area, so...
Orders? Sire. Orders? Mighty General.
I'm gonna have all these guys basically just pull back.
Forward! Out of moves, great lord. My liege. Move out!
So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send my army across the waves, basically.
My liege. Attack! Glorious victory!
It's gonna take this from these guys. So these guys, for the most part, are mostly pagan. Get some of my guys over here retrained. I'll try and get that up. Oh, good. These guys aren't going to rebel if I'm lucky, so
Ships ready.
that's a plus.
Joining the fleet.
Let's get these guys retrained.
Sire. Mighty General.
I serve your will.
I like that the Lombardi are basically coming this way.
My ears are yours. Your humble servant. Yes, my liege.
And apparently Franks took this location here.
Them at once.
Oh, good. These guys accepted a ceasefire finally. I got my trade rights with them. So, no longer basically at war with the Franks.
Yes, my liege. Moves depleted, sir. My ears are yours.
I think I'll just throw those guys in there for now.
My cloak. My ears are yours. Stealth is my cloak.
So I think this game's gone pretty well. Basically, like, causing all the other, like, barbarians to, like, you know, be uprooted has caused them, like, you know, to just pile on to, like, the Romans, so they've taken a lot of damage right from the get-go. I really don't like the Lombardies going back and forth. Wish they like pick a city and just hit it. Technically, the Lombards are supposed to sell in Italy because that's their start, victory conditions. There was my spy. He's finally died. You built your walls again. You built a trader. Awesome. Build a market.
My liege. Forward! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Ships ready!
I was going to send these guys up like this.
Sire!
We're in good condition over here, which is nice. And it looks like my balance is starting to even out a little bit, which is, helpful. Okay, let's see what I can do with these guys. So,
Ears are yours. Seeing but unseen.
awesome. So this guy's basically now a superior spy.
Your humble servant. I will speak
I bet this guy will probably die before he gets to the Burgundy, but whatever. We'll try and get him there.
Awaiting your command. I will speak with them at once.
Here's the Goths, apparently. We'll get a ceasefire with them, and we'll get trade rights with them. Map information with them, maybe. Well, that's interesting. Didn't figure I'd find a Goths here, but okay. Works for me.
To hear is to obey. Moves depleted, sir.
So at this point, diplomatically, I've only got enemies with the Burgundy and the Roman Western Empire, and everyone else I'm basically okay with for the moment.
My liege.
That's funny how it's like, in a loop there. Ah, rebels.
Orders? Sire! Engage the enemy! Glorious victory!
That's not convenient what happened with those guys, but okay.
To the ships!
Let's get these guys in the port. And you know what? We'll get rid of this for now.
Mighty general! Mighty general! My liege. Sire! Sire! My liege.
You know what? Let's throw all these guys in here.
Move out!
Final Olympic Games are held, apparently. Swordsmith is down up here, apparently. That's nice. We're gonna ignore retrain those guys for now.
Ships ready!
At this point, I'm more interested in basically getting across the waves at this point, so... I'll get, like, these forces basically hit, Sicily over here, and then I'll hit, like, Carthage over here. For some reason I'm trading with Carthage, so I wonder who's basically right here. Might be rebel holding over there, who knows?
Your obedient servant. To hear is to obey.
There's the Goths over here, apparently.
At once. I will speak with them at once. Moves depleted, sir. Great one. I will speak with them at once. I will speak with them at once.
Oh, it's the Lombardi who I'm still enemies with. So these guys I'm still enemy with. Alright.
I will speak with them at once.
They might be a bit hard to become allies, you know, with at the moment because they're still like in a horde form, but whatever.
My eyes are yours, seeing but unseen. None shall see me. Ready to sail!
You know, something I'm thinking about doing, by the way,
Ready to sail! Yes, mighty lord. Yes, mighty lord.
I'm gonna send these guys over here to pick up some of the troops that, you know, left over here in Corrales.
Mighty general. Orders? Onward! Moves depleted, mighty.
Since I don't need them here, I won't keep them here.
Ships ready! Set sail! No more
Grab
moves,
those troops, bring them
sire.
down to Sicily or Carthage or something. Whoop! They got defeated there, the Lombards, but they're going to probably fight back. Or not. As they're going to try and get up to the horde if they can. And they're in a stupid loop again. Oh, no, they're not. Yay! Cannon for adoption! Let's get this guy. They're rebelling against the Eastern Empire. Carthage is still doing its thing.
Ready to sail! Yes, mighty lord.
Mighty general.
Set sail!
Set these guys over here.
Aye, great lord. Set sail! Out of moves, sire!
I really probably should deal with these rebels with someone, so...
My liege. My liege. Prepare for battle. Victory!
I'll send a small army out to kill them. I'm still losing a little bit of money because I built a couple more troops in Rome, but for the most part, now I'm basically conquered Corrales here. I'm basically conquering other cities. We'll basically get a little money from that.
Your obedient servant. Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege. To hear is to obey. That's not possible, sire.
Someone's sieging these guys now,
Moves depleted, sir.
which is interesting.
My eyes are yours. Stealth is my cloak. Your obedient servant. To hear.
There's this guy down here.
Moves depleted, sir.
My liege. Attack! Victory! Ready to ambush.
And yeah, it's kind of annoying he keeps running away like that. Man, there goes that diplomat finally. Well, no peace with the Lombards for a little bit. All I can say to that. Now who's going after you over here?
Command. To hear is to obey.
Ah, there's the Vandals.
I will speak
Hey Vandals,
at once.
trade rights? So apparently the Vandals have taken over Greece for the most part. So it's a very interesting game in that basically, like, you know, Eastern Empire's been more or less wiped off of, Europe, like the mainland of Europe. They're in Anatolia, of course, but that's just in Anatolia over there.
Here is to obey. That's not possible, sire. At once. Moves depleted.
But basically, Goths are like, you know, over here. Vandals are down here. Samartians are basically over here in the coast. Rome got fucked, basically, because what I did, you know, in this episode, or, you know, previous episodes.
Aye, great lord.
That guy's got soldiers on, apparently.
Attack! Victory!
Get you out of here.
Set sail!
Here is Syracuse.
Set sail!
Leaving the army. Disembark. Orders? Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
He apparently just has a family member here, so...
Ships ready!
Interesting.
Ships ready! Aye, my lord! Out of moves, sire!
I think all Sicily's like just one like giant like, you know, province, so... After I basically take Syracuse, that should be it for him over here.
Orders?
My eyes are yours.
Spy on you. Oh, he's building up his armies in Arliss over there.
Our ships are under attack! Victory!
Pirates attacked that fleet, that's kind of annoying. Blah blah blah.
Your humble servant. Yes, my liege.
Let's get this guy up here.
More moves, sir. Ready to sail!
You know, these guys took some injuries there for their ships, so... I might just head over to the port here just to drop, you know, them off and like merge them together and all that.
Aye, my lord.
Leaving the army. Disembark. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Let's do that for now, I think.
Moves depleted, sire.
Mighty general. My liege. My liege.
Probably these guys will be sticking around to, like, you know, guard Syracuse, and then these guys just move on to the coast of Africa.
Sire, attack! Victory is ours!
Finally caught these guys.
Attack! Victory! Onward!
We'll get them back up there now.
Sire.
My eyes are yours. Stealth is my cloak. My eyes are yours.
I have to say, it's a lot of family members they have over here.
My eyes are yours. None shall see me.
You know, I just realized something. I adopted someone. That means that he's in a city not doing anything. He's right here, apparently. So, this guy...
Fire! Sire!
Mighty general! Forward! My liege!
Oof, we got a company over here, but whatever.
Orders! Forward!
Basically, I'm going to be saying these guys, like, you know,
My liege!
up to garrison what they can.
General. Onward! Out of moves, great lord! Onward!
We'll put that guy there. Awesome, Crosses built the Great Hall. Now, note that I'm starting to make a little bit of money now because, like, you know, my towns are basically slowly growing at this point. I'm going to hold off on constructing units until basically, like, you know, everything else is basically looking better.
Mighty general.
Ready to sail! Prepare to engage!
Sunk that guy's navy there.
The sea is yours, great lord!
Mighty general. Engage the enemy. Glorious victory!
There's Syracuse taken.
Settlement captured!
I'm actually tempted to exterminate these guys over here, but I might just occupy them and just try and, like, you know, make money that way. The thing about exterminating is that it's great for, like, the short term, but it's poor for the long term. So I'm just going to occupy them here, I think. And I'll basically repair some stuff. We'll get this built.
Orders, prepare for battle. Glorious victory. Move out. Engage the enemy.
There goes that guy.
Victory is ours, mighty one. No more moves, sire.
Ready to sail! Yes, mighty lord!
It costs money to train stuff, because, you know, something I want to avoid, but, you know, do have to repair these ships a little bit. Now, hopefully taking Syracuse will basically, you know, balance out my budget a little bit more, which would be nice to see. Hopefully the riding won't be too bad either. Now, something I'll watch out for. Did I take Rome first? It is my capital. Okay, so Sicily's a little bit far away, I guess, so it's got, like, you know, a little bit of distance from it. I like how this became so greatly pagan over here. That's something else with this game. You actually can get quite a bit of, like, you know, conversion going if you're lucky. And at this point, I might want to just get rid of the Christian Basque over here. That makes them very unhappy over here, but oh well. We'll build this now. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's destroyed their temple, but whatever. My diplomat walks a little bit over here. Ah, look at that. They took the Samartian's old capital over here.
Your humble servant, at once. To hear is to obey.
Let's talk to this guy, get some trade rights. What are we giving for map permission, by the way? I don't really need to worry about his part of the map, so whatever.
You are mistaken, sire. To hear is to obey.
I doubt these guys probably took, you know, the Ace Empire's, like, you know, city there, Constantinople, so let's go check it out. We're going to build this here. Syracuse is slowly building up its stuff nicely. Let's get these guys retrained.
Ready to sail! Prepare to engage!
There we go, sunk those rebels.
We are supreme! Yes, mighty lord!
There we go. Why not? We'll get more boat for the road.
Orders? Orders?
These guys are going to step out for a moment, by the way.
Onward!
I'm going to throw these guys into it. And I guess we won't train one for the road, but whatever. Now we'll carry one for the road. We'll get that done.
My liege. Mighty general. Orders? My liege. Forward!
Those guys gonna stick around to guard the place.
Boarding?
When these guys are done training, I'll basically send them over to deal with whoever's across the gap.
Orders! Move out!
Whoops. Drop that down. Yeah, I can get some money if I do tax rate very high at the moment, but I'll avoid that while I try and get these cities to regrow themselves. Especially the ones that I sort of like decimated. This was not, you know, so much of an issue, but I would like to replace that palace if I could. Get these guys to retrain, I guess. Rome's apparently going to attack my, you know, coastal cities, but whatever. There goes my faction leader. Awesome. Syracuse built that. A little bit of riding going on here.
Ships ready! Ships ready!
You know, it's probably because I took out everyone, so
Orders? Sire, onward!
Aye, great lord!
I'm gonna have my army to stick around here for a moment
Sire, march!
while this basically cools down a little bit.
Orders? Leaving the army.
Ready to sail!
So I got some ideas of what I'm going to do here. We're just going to build a boat here, I think. They say 8 boats. I think it's a good solid number for a small little fleet. One thing I know, these like 8 boats can probably take out a Trem or a Queen Marine by itself, but obviously they aren't the greatest thing for fighting it, that type of thing.
My eyes are yours.
Lombard's gone away, that's nice.
Stealth.
And apparently this is the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. I'm going to set this back to growth over here. Always forgetting about this diplomat over here, but whatever, he's doing his purpose and talking to people. Sure, we can take this guy. Awesome, Rome built its thing. Let's get this now. Carlos built communal farming. Interesting alliance there. Interesting enough, the Roxolani are actually an offshoot of the Samartians. They're depicted as being different, but you know, they are like the same, like sort of like, you know, grouping of people. And of course the guy's all the way up here, so
March! Move out! No more moves, sire. Mighty general! Move out! Mighty general!
we're going to send these guys all the way back, I guess.
Onward! Out of moves, great lord! Mighty general! My liege! Forward!
And this guy over here.
My liege! Onward! Your humble servant. At once. Yes, my liege. At once. No more moves, sir. Moves depleted, sir.
Oh, I would like to be conquering, but oh well, have to wait a little bit.
My liege.
You know, I'm starting to think that... Oh, that's why. Wait, there's something wrong here. Oh, tax rate, that's what's wrong. Actually, you know what? Let's just get this guy in here first.
Liege. Forward.
Set that back to low. Don't know why I'm retraining everyone, but okay, they can get retrained.
Mighty general. Move out.
And that's all done. I should show my ships over here to deal with these guys while I'm basically waiting for my guys over here to do their thing, I guess, so... Might want to do that. At least these guys are slowly getting, you know, less than restful here. And yeah, we're gonna send our boats up here to deal with these guys, so...
Ready! Yes, mighty lord. Moves depleted.
Get that a couple turns away and then we'll send them back. I'll probably have to build like a secondary fleet to sort of like hold them off from like blockading my port, but whatever. Oh, they went away by themselves. Pirates over there, but whatever.
Set sail.
We'll put you back in port. I'm gonna build this over here.
Sire. Orders? Sire. Sire. Move out.
You know, I'm just gonna leave all those guys in there for now. I'll put these guys in here. Gonna get myself a spy. Since I assume this is probably like rebels, Western Roman rebels over here, I'll probably leave this alone over here. And what I'm thinking about doing with these guys, I'm gonna probably go over and... Well, maybe I'll send my guys up here and I'll basically like take Massilia, for example, or Arles. Taking Massilia would be like a nice little like point to like, you know, guard like this entrance like to like Rome, so to speak. Might also come back to deal with these damn rebels that are growing in number. Like, there's a lot of rebels over here.
Mighty general. Sire. My liege. My liege. Onward. March.
I was gonna throw these guys in here for now. Probably send them out next turn until I try and wipe out those guys.
My liege.
My liege.
Mighty general. March.
Onward.
I was gonna set him there for now.
Mighty general.
My liege.
Just in case I can get down here, I'll send one guy back there to guard it, and then we'll basically attack him next turn.
humble servant. I will speak with them at once. At once.
Well, look at that. The Vandals did actually take Constantinople over here. So that happened.
I cannot do that, sire. That's not possible, sire. At once. At once.
So yeah, the Eastern Roman Empire has been completely kicked off of the mainland over here. It's just like, you know, the Western Empire over here for now. Let's have these guys
My liege,
engage.
prepare for battle.
There we go. We wipe them out.
Glorious victory. Mighty general. Mighty general. My liege, march.
I'll send these guys down here, I think.
Sire, sire, move out. Sire. Leaving the army.
Let's get that guy in there.
Orders. Mighty general. Move out.
Put these guys in here. Keep this low for now. Got myself a galloper, apparently. Alright, we got ourselves a spy.
Are yours, watching over the troops.
I'll know that I'll leave this guy alone, but we'll check to maybe see who's owning a dock. And apparently it's the rebels, as I expected it to be. There were a diplomat over there, apparently. I could attack these guys probably fairly easily and like take their stuff. So what I might do is have my spy disembark here, have a look around, see what's going on.
Great one. I will speak with them at once.
Oh, so Samartians actually came up here and hit this settlement. Interesting. That's a big pirate navy over here I've got to watch out for, apparently. See, I was just diplomat going to like start making his way back over here, I guess.
Awaiting your command. Yes, my liege.
I want him basically to get back on the boats, perhaps, or
I cannot do that, sire.
something.
No more moves, sir. No more moves, sir. I cannot do that, sire. No more moves, sir.
Aye, great lord.
My eyes are yours. Leaving the ship, none shall see me.
All this guy have a look around stuff, but it looks like, you know, rebels are basically down here in this territory. Like actual rebels. You know, it might make sense if I just take this from them and then, like, you know, not worry about the trade I'm basically going to lose as a result of that. That is something I could do or think about.
Orders. Mighty general. Orders. Mighty general.
Get these guys retrained. Some people just can't hold their drink and rarely know when to leave, possibly because they're too far gone to find a door. Get these guys to retrain. At this point, let's get this guy to go back with his stuff over to here.
Orders. Mighty general.
I guess I'll put that guy right here.
Onward.
I'm actually fine with that. Basically got, like, you know, nice little garrisons on all these cities over here. Syracuse can build a great market, so might as well do that for them.
Ships ready.
The thing is, if I attack these guys right here, I'll basically take Carthage, which is a nice little city. But I'll also have to deal with the fact that the Berbers are over here, and they might get hostile to me if I take it.
Ships ready. Make ready for combat.
Gonna get rid of those guys.
We are supreme. Set sail. Out of moves, sire. Aye, great lord.
This is fine to get over here to Massilla, I guess, so...
Aye, my lord.
Just get them over there, disembark them, and go from there, I guess.
Awaiting your command. Yes, my liege. No more moves, sir. No more moves, sir. No more moves, sir.
Apparently Rome isn't growing because I guess the guy there isn't that great for building it up, but whatever. At least this place is slowly growing. That's just something I know, by the way, about like using, like, you know, the Huns. They're not the greatest for like holding settlements. They're great for attacking, but not so great for like holding.
Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord.
Let's get you up here.
Move, sire.
My ears are yours.
You know, this guy here, let's just go look around, I think, for stuff, so...
None shall see me. Moving.
Let's follow the African coast, I think.
Sire.
Sire? Yes, my liege. To hear is to obey. Out of moves.
Get you over here. Let's get a giant marker over here, I guess. I really need a big garrison in this city, I guess, just because it's a bigger city, Syracuse. There's that goddamn huge power fleet over here.
Ships ready. Aye, my lord.
Leaving the army. Disembark. Out of moves, great lord.
Let's attack this port here.
Ships ready. Yes, mighty lord.
And the diplomat gets to go a little bit more over here, I guess.
At once. No more moves, sir. Out of moves, sir. Out of moves, sir.
I serve your will.
So I never really showed off this part of the map, but over here you have like Berbers. And they're like, I guess the people who sort of like inherit Africa over here. You're building something. I'll have to get some more money to basically build the Grand Bazaar over here, but that'll come soon. I don't know where the power fleets came, but I assume they're coming after my ships over here.
Mighty General, forward! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
I don't think I'll have too much trouble taking Sicily over here, so that'll be a quick and easy victory, hopefully. One thing about doing at this point, we'll actually send
Orders?
a small troop over there to help garrison it.
Move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general. Onward!
Build this. Now basically start building some troops here to like replenish the stocks of like, replace, taking troops from here.
My ears are yours. Unseen,
So obviously watchtowers basically guard the
none shall
entrance to the Berber territory over here, I guess.
moves, sire.
Great one. At once.
Or if I haven't took the city yet. Let's go see.
Sire. Can't do it, sire. Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Right, no expansions. Oh, nice. Bazaar's built here. Get some more money, I can build that. Get a power fleet went the other way, it's nice of him.
My ears are yours. Unseen, unheard. Moving.
Yeah, I'm not spying out with this guy because, he's only a basic spy. I want to actually show you off, like, it's on the Berber territory over here. It's nothing really special, as you can see. Basically, it's a lot of, like, empty land with, like, a couple summons on it. Let's get this guy going here.
Orders? Orders? Move out!
Probably don't want to train anyone there because I'm trying to build up the population there, so... Let's build up a couple more guys here. A couple guys here.
Orders? Attack!
Now, no, I've only got one, like, a few infantry guys here. Actually, you know what? Let's actually wait till my other guys get here first. If I got such a low chance of, like, killing out this star here.
Mighty general! Mighty general!
Awaiting your command. At once.
Interesting, no one's taken this settlement back yet.
Out of moves, sir. Your obedient servant.
I can actually keep saying this guy up here, but it seems a little bit over,
To hear
over needed, so we're just going to send him back down here, I think.
sir.
Bazaar's built in Terentium. Cool, I can build this over here if I want.
Awaiting your command. Out of moves, sir.
Ceasefire between Eastern Empire and Goths.
My liege. Move out! Attack! Besieging
And that should be enough to really crush this area now, so...
Siege, sir. My liege, prepare for battle.
Clear victory.
Victory! We have conquered.
Again, it's going to occupy these guys, I guess.
My liege.
We'll set this to be growth. We'll build that up. Retrain these guys.
Ships ready! Set sail!
While I'm at, might as well retrain these guys up.
My eyes are yours. Moving.
There's the Berber port, and there's Ting over here. That's their capital, I guess.
None shall see me. No more moves, my liege.
So I guess these are like, you know, an African people over here. The Berbers. I'm not sure if they're white or not. They might be. Well, those guys are fighting each other. For a reason. Almost advanced faction. Everything in my still gets repaired. These get retrained. They didn't even have a basic muster field over here, apparently. I'll probably get a muster field, I guess, over here.
Ships ready! Attack!
Sink those ships.
Victory! Set sail! Yes, mighty lord.
You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do to this diplomat over here. He's done a fairly good job basically finding out everything that's going on in the world. You know, I think all these sons are still rebels, which is very interesting. I might want to conquer this son, you know, because based on the Roman border has watchtowers and stuff I can make use of. But I think this guy's going to make over to the boats, and I'll just put him on the boats when I get a chance to. Will be my plan.
I serve your will. None shall see me.
Oh, there's a Berber owner down here, apparently.
None shall see me. No more moves, my liege.
Mighty general.
I might get some extra guys here, because these guys apparently are in the yellow. Gonna get the mustard field here. Let's set this all to get built up. There we go, Marcel is nice and happy. Alright, you get to go
Forward.
here.
Sire!
A factionaire can maybe go all the way down over here.
Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Marcel built the tavern, awesome.
I serve your will.
I was gonna throw this guy in here.
Cloak.
So apparently these guys have a lot of, like, you know, weakened units over here for some reason. Leave that guy in there for now.
Your obedient servant. To hear is to obey.
My ships are nice repaired, so I'll
Ships ready!
block that. He probably has an army over here to these guys.
I serve your will. None shall see me. Out of moves, sire. Out of moves, sire.
I saw a purple guy, a purple diplomat guy. Who is that guy's faction, I wonder? Don't even see where he is, but whatever.
Yes, mighty lord. Boarding ship.
We'll get those guys in the boats.
Orders!
You can go in here.
Sire! My liege, march! Mighty general! Mighty general! Splitting the troops.
Let's get those guys in here, I guess.
Out of moves, great lord. My liege.
So Pictonese are apparently over here, by the way. The Picts, by the way, eventually migrate up to Scotland, but I guess they started over here in the southern parts of France.
I serve your will. None shall see me.
There's our target city, I guess, over here. I'm not sure how big the Berbers are, by the way. They might be a very small faction. Oh, the Goths are in flight again. I bet the Vandals had something to do with that. Where to end up, I don't know. You are building this. You can build this. I get a chance Syracuse to build as well.
I serve your will. Spying.
There's a faction there right here, apparently.
Moving. No more moves, my liege.
Interesting how this is all Carthaginian, I guess.
My eyes are yours. No more moves, my liege.
Goths from Oxley declare war, apparently. My spy got sneaky. Let's get this guy trained. So there's the mustard field built here. Grand Bazaar's built there. And Syracuse? Syracuse. Build that there, get the population growing up a little bit more here. Alright, things are looking really good. Basically, I'm really solid at this point.
I serve your will. None shall see me. Moving. Unseen, unheard.
You know, I'm tempted to send my guys back over to hit Carthage because it looks like they're actually not that strong. I might want to do that. So I think I'll hit these guys over here first, the Romans. Might build a bunch of these runways, you know, slave when I do it first, though. But other than that, this is probably going to be the end of this episode. And that was basically like, you know, me essentially holding on to like Italy solidify my position by like getting rid of the Christian stuff in Rome, taking the islands. I'm not sure how we're gonna basically deal with like the stuff in Gaul, but I don't really need to deal with those guys. Basically, it's taking out these two cities because they're basically got Romans that are just be a nuisance to me. So basically, right now I'm basically 7 territories away from winning, excluding the fact that I need to get Constantinople. I'll probably take Arlis, and I'll maybe take the settlements over here in Africa, because they look fairly easy, because, the Berbers are just by themselves over there. Apparently got 22 faction members. Family members, rather. But I assume lots of them are, like, just kids. Alright, well, we'll save the game here. This might be a quicker game than the Saxons, which is not a bad thing. I hope you guys are enjoying it, but take care for now. It is right to learn, even from the enemy.